Whoa.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, we are on. And today, we will be doing our top 5 favorite ghost Pokemon. And I, Jake, will start this video today. And before I start, I will use a famous quote from, well, a song lyric, if you will, from a song called Where I'm At by Eminem. And the quote is, if you could be where I'm at, you'd want to be you too. Let's start. Okay.
I hope you have your ghost heal.
You're an asshole.
Whoa.
Deja vu.
Also, we have another special guest here today. Our friend Nick Smalter. We got him right here.
What's up, guys?
He's a Division I volleyball player looking to go Olympics someday. But
That's the plan.
for now, he's hanging out with us and talking about Pokemon.
And
so
the best part
happy
is,
to have him.
Nick is a very good trainer. He also prefers dragon type Pokemon too, which is the best.
I wouldn't say that.
But I mean, you like the dragon types.
You know, I like every type.
Yeah, but they're swag.
Right.
So, anyways, we're starting our ghost video, top 5 favorite ghost Pokemon, and my number 5 favorite ghost Pokemon is Dusclops. And now, Dusclops is interesting because he's a 3rd generation ghost Pokemon, and the thing with Dusclops is that he does look very powerful. But the best part was the fact that I found out that this guy actually will be evolving again. And that's in the Dusknoir. And Dusknoir, I'm not a huge fan of Dusknoir. I actually think Dusclops... Dusknoir?
Yeah, Noir.
Noir.
Because it's the French word for black. Noir.
Oh, well, look
Yeah.
at you, Kev. Yeah. Scholar. So, I think Dusclops is actually... I like Dusclops a lot. And I think he's very powerful. I think he is... And I'm going to say this again. I think Dusclops is very underrated. And the fact that out of all the ghost Pokemon... Okay, Kev, but out of all the different ghost Pokemon... And I only think
I think Mischievous is more underrated, but alright.
I'll get to that later.
I'll get to that later.
Oh! Whoa! Me and Kev might agree on something.
Honestly,
Holy crap,
here's the
that's
thing.
why I said you're going to be surprised.
Jake and Kev are going to have the most agreeability, if that's a word.
Agreeability.
Yes,
Ever.
in their lists, I think, for ghosts. Because there's so few.
That's true. This is true.
They're
But Dusclops, I really started to like Dusclops when he was on that little mini game in Pokemon Pinball. And do you remember that, Ian? On Pokemon Pinball?
Isn't that the Pokemon Pinball with Ruby and Sapphire?
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
he
the
kept
Ruby
trying
and
to get the
Sapphire
highest
one.
score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And
I
there's the
remember the
Dusclops
Keycleon
minigame.
one.
Yeah, that one was fun. But I started to like Dusclops actually when he was inserted in that minigame. I thought it was cool because he's unique and he's different, and I just think that he is a very strong ghost Pokemon, but he doesn't get enough recognition, and I like the guys that don't get enough recognition and are strong. Or I just like the strong guys that look cool. I think he's all of them.
Dusclops does get a decent amount of recognition just for being like a very good tanky Pokemon, especially for a ghost type. He has very good defense.
He does have good defense.
I don't like Dusknoir though. I think it's cool that he evolves, but I was very disappointed that he didn't evolve into someone that looked like... I mean, Dusclops is cool enough as he is, but then if you're going to make an evolution for him, he should look a lot better. It's like Rhydon with Rhyperior. I don't think Rhyperior...
I don't like Rhyperior either, but...
Stupid.
Anyways, alright. So,
okay, I'll give you
so that's my number 5.
A lot of the first gen random evolutions that they made out.
Tangrowth, I don't like.
I'm not a huge fan of how they look.
Yeah, they're stupid.
Yeah, they for sure ruined some Pokemon.
They overdid it.
I'm not a huge fan of Tangrowth.
yeah,
Even,
They
like
screwed
Magmodar
up.
is.
That's stupid.
I do like
Electabuzzer? Do you like Electabuzzer?
He's alright.
I
like
just
that
don't
whole
like
line,
his
like I talked
wires.
about
Yeah.
earlier. I like that whole line.
Electabuzzer.
Electabuzz's evolution form? He looks like a robot though, kind of.
Look, it was.
Yeah.
I liked it because they made good Pokemon a lot better.
That's the thing, yeah. It was all about the stats there.
Yeah,
That's great. So,
But
all right.
Dusclops is number 5.
alright, my number 5 is Shedinja, who I talked about in the bug video. So go see that. Shedinja is awesome. He's a ghost bug. Only
He sounds
ghost
so
bug.
stupid though.
No,
Yeah.
I respect
Jackass.
that.
He's the only ghost bug. He's fantastic. Go ahead, Kev.
I think that is cool.
My number 5 is someone we were literally just talking about, which made me laugh. Is Mischievous.
Okay, Kev. And I we'll applaud you on this.
So
one.
not Miss Magus?
No,
Miss
Magus?
Magus is. All right, I don't like Miss Magus.
I'm not
Don't
a
even get me
huge fan
started.
of her either.
I hate her.
I don't like how
Mischievous
every
should've
ghost
stayed.
like she's a ghost, so it's like she has to have that witch hat and doesn't need the witch hat.
Yeah. It makes her.
I think they completely changed her overhaul with Miss Magus,
I
and I,
think
didn't
so,
like
too.
it.
Like it's the same. You can see how like they relate to each other.
Yeah, but it's just like you made him purple, and it's
I
now,
think-
now it looks
I don't
like
understand. I don't understand why they made her.
looks like Gruntilda.
I
from
think Mischievous should have
Banjo-Kazooie.
stayed just because it was like, it was one of the very few one form guys that were actually like strong, and she's a ghost type, which is the best part, and it's
Yeah,
just
like,
one form.
It was like one of the first like pure
ghost type.
It was the
Yeah,
first
pure
pure
ghost
ghost
type.
type. It was the
I
very
thought
first.
Shuppet was.
No, dude, Shuppet's in Gen 3. Mischievous
Well, yeah.
is in Gen 2.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Shuppet
right.
is in Gen 3.
For some reason, I associate Mischievous with Gen 3.
I know. Well, you didn't play Gen 2 that often,
No,
or as much.
I
Didn't you stop around Gen 2 and got back in Gen 3? Or
no, I stopped Gen 3, got back into
Okay.
Gen 4 because when it made the platform jump,
that's right.
it was. But like I remember going after Miss Magius in Mischievous, not Miss Magius, in Gen like 3, like in like.
I hate Miss
Emerald,
Magius.
because I
It's a
always
shame
tried to
that-
find it.
It's
Maybe
really
that's
a
why
shame.
I always had problems with it. But anyways, Mischievous. I think it's a very cool Pokemon. I like the whole pure ghost
I like that
typing,
pearl,
and now that I
the
know
little
that
pearl.
it's the first pure ghost typing, it's very cool because it loses its weakness to Psychic, which is the whole point of Ghost Pokemon. It was the thing that could take out Psychic originally.
Yeah, it's the first one with the weakness to both Ghost and Dark, and that's it.
And
So.
you know what else is really cool on Pokemon Stadium 2 when Mischievous faints? All of her disappears except for the little pearl she wears.
The-
Yeah, it's kind of like how
necklace,
Jinx
which is
disappears
interesting.
except for her hair.
Yeah.
All right, Jake,
Yeah, the
go with
necklace.
your number 4.
Okay, my number 4 is Haunter. And I don't think either of you can disagree with me on this one, but I think Haunter is a very powerful Pokemon. Even though he's a middle form, he is probably, I mean, he could take out
Haunter's
a lot
the
of guys.
greatest.
Haunter is awesome.
Haunter's my favorite in that line. I think they made him so powerful because it was the whole trading to evolve thing. They made him powerful enough so if you didn't have the ability to trade with someone, you could still have a strong Pokemon with them without losing,
Haunter.
without having to trade. But if you could trade, Gengar was just
Exactly.
a
It's the
beast.
same thing with... Well, Machoke is definitely not as powerful as
Machoke is
Machamp.
strong,
And
though.
Kadabra's nowhere near as powerful as Alakazam, but
Like
I get
those. Yeah.
I get it. And plus, the thing is, those are the only 3 ghost types in Gen 1, so you had to have them powerful. So,
And the whole
they
thing
did.
about Ash having to get a Haunter to defeat Sabrina,
Yeah.
That is the
that
best
finally brought
ever.
Haunter some due
Haunt,
respect.
haunt, haunt, haunt.
And yeah,
Right.
he's a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's a comical Pokemon, and he's strong.
Like
Haunter is good.
you expect like the ghost Pokemon to be so morbid and stuff like that, and they're all like pranksters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're-
That's
I
all
love
they
that.
are. They're
That's
pranksters.
hilarious. That's one of my very favorite episodes, actually.
Yeah.
And
All right.
so yeah, Haunter's my number 4.
Well, I'm going to take your Haunter, trade it to me, and it just evolved into Gengar.
I see what you did there.
Gengar is my
I
number
see
4.
what you did there.
okay.
Gengar is fantastic, and
Yeah, Gengar is awesome.
he's great. He's got the red eyes.
in my opinion, the strongest ghost Pokemon.
Well.
Okay.
Well.
You know what? Maybe
Well.
I'm wrong there because of Giratina.
Giratina.
I forgot about him.
Anyways,
I stopped myself.
Gengar. Gengar is great. I don't really know what else I could say about. Like, everyone knows Gengar. Everyone had a Gengar.
Everyone.
Yes.
People new to Pokemon.
Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, though.
Level.
Agatha in Gen 1 had 2 Gengar, which I thought was, like, so weird because I didn't think gym leaders never had, like, double Pokemon, and I thought it was weird. And I mean, some of them did, but I just thought it was odd that she had 2 Gengar. It was kind of like how Lance had 2 Dragonair.
Yeah,
And he just,
I like
he
that.
grew on me so much. Everything about Gengar is fantastic.
Did you know I used to think Agatha was a guy? At the very, like when I was younger.
You
when I was,
also
like,
thought Will
6.
was a girl.
Yeah, I did.
I could understand that mistake with the whole
Yeah,
guy.
I
the
can
girl,
too.
Will,
I can
Will.
too.
But
Agatha, I know.
the name
I don't
alone.
know why.
Agatha.
I thought she was like an old man with long hair, kind of like Blaine when he was dressed up with the long hair in that episode.
I guess. But,
I don't know why. It was weird.
I'm going to move on from Gengar and go ahead.
mine too.
I was a stupid little
All right.
child.
I went mixed up little bit.
All right. My number 4 is Yamask.
Oh, now you like him.
All right.
No, I had him on my list before
Kev,
we.
I'm
went.
actually neutral.
I love you, Mask.
I don't like
Just barely missed my.
Cophragius? I don't like him either.
I don't like Cough just, but Yamask just barely missed
Actually, you
my
know what?
list.
Cophragius is a little. He's kind of interesting.
Like I don't. I just,
The only thing about him that I don't like
He's
is
a
his
two.
smile.
like,
I wish it wasn't
right,
so goofy.
Right now, like I have a Yamask in my black and my white too, and no black. That was right, black too.
There you go.
Well,
Add that into the mix.
I'm my black too, and I'm hesitant to evolve him just because I like Yamask so much. I like the whole like aspect of him being a dead human.
Yeah,
And his-
you know he's
his, like-
carrying the face.
Yeah,
of
he's
his
carrying the face of his old old like
self.
host like self.
Yes.
And he's such a good like trolley Pokemon.
He can be at times.
He can be a very good trolley Pokemon. His ability Mummy,
yeah.
which like gets rid of everyone else's ability and just kind of like fucks you over, is so good. Get him with a Will-O-Wisp set, and he can just rake physical attacker.
He's very nice. Jake, why don't you go ahead to your number 3?
My number 3 is Giratina, and I corrected myself not too long ago.
Gengar is my strongest.
All right, well, Gengar is a very strong ghost type. I think he's the second strongest to Giratina. Giratina, first of all, the reason why I love him is
Yeah.
the fact that he's dragon. Secondly, the fact that he's ghost and dragon. That is a
Surprised he's not
very
first, then.
well. I'm a little iffy on the way he looks because
He's got a
those
lot
two-
going on.
I like
The
his-
thing
I'm
is
not
with
a big
Giratina is
fan
he's
of
just
that.
got a
Again, the
lot.
whole Origins form
Yeah,
is
I'm
way
not a-
better than the original.
Right, I totally agree with that. I'm gonna say
Oh
that.
god,
as well.
yeah. It's
Origins
awesome.
is much better. But I think that Giratina is a hell of a strong Pokemon. He is a beast. I have him on my Diamond, and then I actually transferred him over to my Black version, and he.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a tank, dude. Like wow.
yeah.
Like I like Dialga, but I'm gonna say he's stronger than Dialga. He's stronger than.
Oh
Palkia.
yeah, he is.
Oh, well, yeah,
Giratina
he's
is
the
a
third one.
boss.
Third one's always stronger.
He's so
Except
good.
for in the case of Gen 2,
Yes.
third one is not stronger.
Yeah.
And Gen 1, which didn't really have legendary Pokemon out front. But
It did.
Gen 1 and Gen 2 are the best.
U2 is definitely stronger than the 3.
Gen 1 had like the legendary Pokemon on their cartridges.
Oh! Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay, Yeah.
No,
All right.
I know what you mean.
That's what I was talking about, like how it has the main legendaries on the
Yeah.
front of it. Except
No,
for
I
Gen
gotcha.
1.
No, that's the problem. It's switched to more legendaries instead of about the starters now.
Yeah. I
It is a problem, 'cause I
no,
think
I agree with
In
that.
Gen 5, I hate pretty much all the starters. The only one I
Gen
like is
4
Superior.
effed up legendaries forever.
Gen 4
Yeah.
or 5?
Didn't Gen
No, Gen
4 have the
4.
most
I feel like the
legendaries?
point of the starter is for
Yeah.
it to be like your go-to guy, your strongest,
And now
your
everyone's just
favorite.
like, all right, let's get this
Well,
over with.
like
Let's go
this-
get a
the
legendary.
starter-
And now it's
Yes.
like I don't even use it in
The
my
starters
party
are supposed
now.
to be like the most balanced. Like they're not good for competitive, but they're good for the game itself.
Well, I
They
think
get you
that
through the game.
yeah.
All right, well-
but the thing is, like, everyone's just like, all right, let's just move on to a legendary.
This
You know
could
what I mean?
be another video.
I agree.
So,
I agree. But Giratina is my number 3. And what's his ability? Does he have pressure?
Yes,
that
all
his
three of
ability?
those have pressure.
Okay, that's what I thought.
yeah.
All right, I was gonna say something awesome about that, but it's really not that awesome. But what is
It kind of sucks.
his go-to? I like his attacks. The attacks that he learns.
Draco
and that he
Meteor.
knows.
Draco Meteor.
Oh yeah, Draco Meteor. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
cool.
that's what it does.
What else?
That's
does
how he
know?
says it, too.
True story.
What else does he know? Shadow.
Well, he knows all the
Is
the
that
ghost
Shadow
attacks.
Force or whatever.
Yes,
The fuck?
Yeah,
that
that's
was his
best
attack. Yeah, that was
That's
his attack.
that's his attack.
I love that attack.
All right.
That is
Well,
great. But Giratina number 3.
all right. Giratina, number 3. Go ahead.
Really?
Yeah. Giratina.
Wow.
Fantastic. Like him better in
This is
Origin.
flying all
Yeah.
over again.
Yeah. Like him better in. Yeah, except I'm not the one fucking people over. Anyways, I I have him at 3 because pretty much the same reasons as Jake does, except I definitely do like the Origin form better, where he's flying and he doesn't have feet because he has feet and he kind of looks like a weird
He looks like he reminds me
dinosaur
of a
thing.
yeah. He reminds me of a train.
Oh,
I don't know why.
you know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of see it.
I don't know
I
why.
kind of see it.
He reminds me of a train.
Kind of looks like
The
a
flying.
bug.
The thing is, the flying form,
look a
his
little
wings and the flying form look
Like, kinda like-
amazing.
kinda
Yeah.
like a centipede.
Yeah. I can see that too. He kind of looks like Scolipede. But
It's centipede.
yeah, well, yeah. Anyways,
No, he looks
his
like
wings in the flying form also look really cool. They kind of remind me of like a skeletal dragon. And, yeah, that's great.
Well, that's what
Go
he
on,
is.
you're number 3, you jackass.
All right, Kev.
All right. My number 3 is Froslass.
Giratina.
Frostlass.
Where's the X?
Actually, that,
Where's the G?
Froslass.
is it really?
Yeah. Dude, he's from.
Frostlass.
Are you sure about
He's
that?
from Sapphire.
There's no G in there either,
No,
Jake.
he's Gen 4.
He's Gen 4.
They
Glalie.
You know what,
also
Kev?
known.
I'm actually going to stay neutral with you on this one because I think
I just think Froslass looks stupid, but I do like Ice Ghost.
he's not.
I definitely
You know what
can.
he looks like? You know what he looks like? On WoW, those spirits in Pandaria, he looks like the water one kind of.
Yeah, he kind of does.
You know?
I like him, but I just wish he.
I
or
like
she. It's a she. I
Yeah,
should
it's
say.
the females. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kev, it's Frostlass.
Yeah, you said Frost Glass with a G, which I don't understand where you got the G.
I don't know where I got that from either. But
Well,
it's
I guess no one knows where we got the explosion in Thai explosion either.
Yeah.
But oh,
Well, I think it's just awesome because of his type.
yeah, that type is fantastic. It's the only one that's that type.
I'm really glad I didn't get to talk
Shut
about
up,
my
go.
own- my
Just
own
go.
thing. This is just
We're
like-
not yelling at you. We're complimenting
I know,
you.
I know,
Go.
but you guys don't even give me a chance to talk.
Go ahead,
about
go
it.
ahead,
I mean,
go
like,
ahead,
Whatever,
go
that's
ahead.
cool. This is like the third one this video, but.
You're just.
All right. Frostlass. Right? That's
Yes,
what we're going
Frostlass.
with.
Yes.
Frostlass.
Chime chop.
Don't even get me fucking started.
So Frostlass evolves from Snorunt.
Dude,
Go.
Froslass is
Yes.
in Gen 3, I thought.
No.
No.
They made Frostlass.
They made
into-
Snorunt and Glalie,
and
and then they
Glalie.
made.
And then they make Frostlass when they made a Glade to make a male Ralts of evolution. They made a female Snorunt evolution. I thought.
I didn't realize that was the reason, but okay.
Well, that's not why, but that's it. It just they did that.
All right. Well,
But
So
Makes sense.
Snorunt can either evolve into Glalie or
Frostlass.
it'll either turn into Glalie, or if you have a female and use a Dawnstone, it turns into Frostlass or Frostlass.
Frostlass. And now wait a minute.
Thai explosion.
So now for Ralts, he evolves into Curlia, who
And can
evolves
turn-
into Gardevoir,
yes.
or
Gallade.
Glade with a Dawnstone.
So
I
get
have
a
one of
Dawnstone.
those.
but then that can then evolve into
No,
No.
it stops right there. I've never
Yep.
heard of 4 evolutions.
you're right.
It's,
I know,
Which would be
I know, because
cool.
I used to think that
I don't
Gardevoir
know
evolved
why.
into Gallade.
That's what I
But
thought.
that's not right.
That's what I thought.
no, it's a male. It's a male.
Okay, because I was
Ralts.
gonna say Gallade looks a lot stupider than Gardevoir.
Honestly, I have to agree. I like Gardevoir a lot.
Gallade is
Anyways,
so
go!
That's because you don't like the fighting. Psychic
No, it's
types.
because I think Gardevoir looks amazing
Gardevoir
and
is
looks
sick.
like a psychic type. But go, go.
They're trying to do too much. All right, Kev,
Go.
go.
Frostlass.
Frostlass.
What's the point?
Frostlass,
Zapdos.
Kev.
Go.
Zapdos. I think she's really cool. No pun intended. And it loses the fighting disadvantage, like the fighting
That's true.
weakness.
It
to,
does lose
to
the fighting
ice,
weakness.
which is really cool. Ice. I like ice types. quite
I
a
would
bit.
taunt people with that forever. Just be like, here's my Frostlass. Oh, you were going to use a fighting type. Nah,
No.
doesn't work that
No.
way.
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa.
You know how fighting's good against ice? Well, because he's ghost, fighting doesn't hurt.
Touche.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
fantastic.
it's really cool. I like it a lot.
Gives me some more props for her.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys didn't
Yeah.
even think about
The
that one.
type, I like.
Nope!
I do really like the type. I do. And she
Go,
doesn't look
go,
awful.
Go.
And
Quick! You're right out of
I
time.
really like Snorunt as is, but Glade is just kind of like a snowball.
You mean Glalie?
Those are all kind of like.
I know.
You gonna stop? Yeah. So,
Well, you ran out of time.
yeah, I wonder why.
I like Glalie though. I like how he looks,
I like
even though.
I'll take-
Frostlass over.
You know what?
Glalie.
I'm gonna actually take Frostlass over Glalie. And I would never say this
Is
because
he dark type?
Who?
Glalie.
Nope, just ice.
Just dice. Yep.
Just curious.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, and that's my number 3 because I didn't get to talk about it.
Ice dark.
Okay, my number 2 is Mischievous. See Ian for details. Or no, Kev for details.
Really? Because he's not on my list. All right. That's your number
But
3.
no, Kev, you.
Wait. No, that's your number 2.
My number 2 is Mischievous, Kev.
I'm
Yeah.
actually really
Number 2.
impressed.
All right.
She's adorable.
Yes.
Well,
My number.
I don't look at her that way.
Why would that be your number 2?
I caught Mr.
You're a
Rebus.
Gen N what guy, and you have Gengar.
Well, I take Gen 2 and Gen 1 guys.
For the
And
most
some
part.
Gen 3 guys.
He's got, yeah,
and
like...
then I, every once in a while, Gen 4 and 5 pop up.
That's usually just legendaries, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing too crazy.
All right.
Ian?
My number 2 is Chandelure, which I talked about a lot in Fire. Everyone here loves Chandelure. Heartless, Eerie, Purple Fire, Kev, go.
My number 2 is Litwick.
We already talked about this. This happened again, too. Because I said Chandelure, and then you're like,
I'm like,
God damn it,
you're
Ian.
an asshole. Yeah, I really like Litwick. I like that entire line. I think he's adorable. I just choose him because he's adorable.
I wish Yamask evolved into Lampet and then evolved into Chandelure, because that would be my favorite line ever.
Litwick makes sense in that case.
I know. I like Yamask.
All right, Jake, go ahead.
All right, number 1 is Gengar.
Oh!
Gengar's
Who could have
sweet.
seen that one coming?
All right, Kev. Well, Gengar.
Oh, I thought you had Gengar.
No, he had Hunter.
Number 1. I had
Oh,
Haunter.
okay, my bad.
Gengar is the coolest, most amazing ghost type. I think Gengar is one of the strongest Pokemon in the game.
Period.
All right,
That's a
one-
joke and a half.
I'll tell you what. He is one of the strong. All right,
Thank
out
you,
of
Nick.
excluding every single legendary type, Gengar is up there.
The
with the
pseudo legendaries.
I
Oh,
don't
shit.
even think he
I think
cracks
he
top
could be-
15.
Drop my ball.
Are you serious?
I don't think he tops.
No,
he
he doesn't. You're right.
No,
he
he
doesn't.
doesn't even make it to
Gengar
the
is
top
awesome,
15.
dude.
Dude, I'm sorry, but he's been replaced. You
Yeah,
are the
dude,
weakest
he's
link.
sick. He's a great
I
Pokemon, but he
love-
sucks.
He was amazing
Gengar.
in Gen 1.
Yeah.
You know what? Shut up.
Whoa! All those
That's what
many
I'm
years
going
ago.
for. All right, exclude every
Gen
single
1, Gen
generation
2, he was a
besides-
bitch. He was a bitch and a half in Gen 2 still, but Gen 3, he started losing his...
All right, Kev. Well, you know.
Well, here's the
what?
thing. As they got...
You said Haunter was strong, but Gengar's not.
I never said that he was the best, though.
You're saying he's one of the strongest Pokemon
I
in the
think
game.
he is.
Jake, I'm sorry. It's 3 against
Ever
1
to
here.
All right.
Look, I love Gengar as much as you do.
I like
but
Gengar. I like
as
Hunter
the
more, but I like
generations
Gengar
went
more.
along,
just
they
tell me
created
why.
stronger
Why do you
Pokemon.
think
They just
that?
did. It just
Gengar's just
they're
so
not going to
good.
just be like,
You know
all
what?
right, so we have Gengar, and we're just going to create every
Well, here's the
Pokemon
thing.
weaker than Gengar. Like,
Here's the
no.
thing. Here's the thing. Out of all Ghost Pokemon, we'll say at least, he's
Giratina?
probably the second best.
If he's trained,
Oh!
he could be.
I'm sorry, dude. Chandelure is better than Gengar.
Chandelure is not Ghost. Chandelure is Ghost.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Just had him at number
Just
2 there.
thought about him.
Whoa! Okay.
Chandelure's not ghosty.
All right.
Dude, someone's
right.
been smoking weed every day.
No.
All right.
I'm
Look,
all messed up.
We
here.
all
You do
understand.
not smoke weed.
I
We
just-
no,
listen.
we get it. We get it.
I
Because
love Gengar.
Gengar is fantastic. He is. He's great. It's just that
And
over
he's
the
so
years,
good in the stadium, dude.
I know, Stadium,
And
he's
I know
Yeah,
it's
fantastic.
that was
Gen
Gen
1. All right,
1 and
Kev.
2.
Get out of here.
He is. He's good.
All right. Kev, you should
I'm
just
gonna
leave.
try to be the Bill.
All
Gates.
right,
you
don't
go.
make
All right.
me leave again.
My number 1 is actually this is the only Pokemon that's a number 1 that's not fully evolved. Haunter is my number 1.
Wow.
I loved Haunter.
Haunter's great.
Like I love him way more
Did
than
you have
Gengar.
Gengar on your list?
I did have Gengar on my list, but Haunter is much better in my opinion.
I think I like him.
I love the floating hands, and I love the fact that he doesn't need legs.
Wow, Kev, that was awesome.
In fact, that's one thing I always didn't like is how he magically grew legs with Gengar. He didn't. I don't think he needed them. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, I
mean,
just
he's
love how he can
evolving.
float.
He's evolving.
Yeah.
He's evolving. He grew.
Geodude
legs.
evolved into Graveler and got legs.
Yeah.
And Graveler looks stupid compared to Geodude.
Gorum.
Yeah.
He loses a pair.
And
of
then he
limbs.
loses their limbs. Yeah. Anyways,
Snag.
I absolutely love Haunter, and he is like by far the coolest looking ghost, and he's the most resemblant of a ghost in pretty much any gen. Maybe with the exception of Ghastly, but he just looks like, and he acts like a ghost. He's perfect. Perfect class A. Didn't need to see that ghost. Go with
All
your
right,
number
Kev,
1.
Let's
Well-
see your number.
It's chat time.
Speaking of flying,
Oh
Go
my
with your
god.
number 1.
So help me.
He's Ghost of Flying. You didn't know that?
yeah.
Go.
Yeah. My number 1 is Drifloon. He made an appearance in my flying.
You liked your flume.
Yeah.
I
shut
thought.
the
Okay.
Fuck up.
Not my favorite, but he's okay.
Drifloon. I really like him. He is like a really good ghost.
No,
type.
wait.
Flying and
Loon
Ghost
or
are good
or
types.
Blim? Because I always get this confused.
The first
Floon
one.
because I like
Floon. Okay.
Because I like both of them.
Yeah.
And I will.
But he
I like
takes the-
Blim.
He takes the weaker, stupider looking one.
Yeah.
So did
The
I.
Small guy.
Yeah, the balloon.
Well, Ian Hunter's not stupid.
Oh,
yes, but he's
oh.
weaker.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, but he doesn't look stupid.
All right, well,
And
Kev
Drifloon looks
picks-
stupid.
no, but
He
I think
can-
Drifloon looks cooler.
Yeah.
No, we've got no fights.
He's a balloon though. Like
I like that.
the whole point. I like his the idea behind him. He steals little children.
That's
That
creepy.
is a sign of a pedophile.
That
Kev.
is a sign of a ghost.
That's a pedophilia.
You know,
Pokemon.
that is true. It does show it's the first time the ghost got creepy in Gen 4 and 5 with Chandelure and
I
all
guess
them.
so.
Because before that we had Gengar, and he's not creepy.
They're all
Fingers
they're,
are
He's
cool.
they're
hilarious.
prankster Pokemon.
Yeah,
the
I
like
love
ghost-
that.
Mischievous isn't creepy, she's a slut. Like,
Whoa!
oh shit. And,
Whoa!
like,
See
and then
on the
you get
corner, her
Drifloon, and like,
necklace shines a little
Drifloon
bit.
has no face.
Time
There's no
saver
emotion.
mischievous.
He's got that X.
Yeah, that's
for a
it.
mouth.
Like, he's
And he-
freaky.
And
He's a
he
little
like
freaky.
little kids are like, oh look, a balloon wraps around its wrist, takes him off.
Yeah,
You're
kills
just
him.
you're just like, oh well, that's a nice Pokemon
Yeah.
right there.
And like Chandelure gets even worse. Like there's no it's a heartless. It's just like they get
it's
creepy.
It's like, oh, it leads it away.
It's
Leads
funny
it
how they
away.
get cartoony with the like starters, but they get creepier with other types of Pokemon that weren't originally creepy. They're like, I see what you're doing there, Game Freak.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
I like
while
it.
you're at it, I'm gonna just say something. You guys should all look up.
Ah,
The
nope,
Lavender
I have
Town?
more. Oh,
No,
okay.
the Lavender Town. What is that, Ian? The Lavender Town thing with
Syndrome?
the hand? Yeah, the Lavender Town.
Oh, the white sprite. Well,
This
it's
is
pretty.
the ghost video. We
It's a
might as
pretty
well say it.
generic thing. Wait, what?
The Lavender Town with the hand or whatever.
The white sprite ghost
Yes,
thing. The
yes.
thing that's a joke and
Yeah.
it's not real.
Yeah.
Okay.
They should check it out though.
Yeah.
It's
There's a
interesting.
lot of really
There's a
cool
lot of
Lavender
Lavender
Town
Town stuff.
myths, like
There's the
buried alive, dead white hand sprite,
the song.
the song causing seizures and all that crap. A lot of interesting
look
stuff
at it,
about
it's
Lavender
one
Town.
thing,
I like to
commit
look into that kind of
suicide.
stuff. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, next time will be our grass video. And oh man,
That's gonna be
if
fun.
someone doesn't die, I don't know, man. If someone doesn't die, someone's gonna bust a nut.
Oh, baby.
Must